Hey everybody, welcome to our show once again, Alex and me. I hope you're ready to have an awesome time with us again. And we're gonna continue to, help inspire you to become the best version of yourself so that you can, live a happy life filled with impact and so that we can all make this world a better place, right? So here's Alex. Say hi, Alex. Hi, guys. I hope you had a good week. Yeah, I did. You did? What were you up to? Well, I got to visit my friend Simba. You visited your friend Simba? Yeah. How's Simba doing? He's doing great. One day you should tell him to come join us on this show so that we can talk to him and see how he's doing. How's Timon and what's the name of the other guys again? I think it's Pumbaa? Yeah, they're good. Okay, that's fine. Well, um, we'll get straight into our episode today, and hopefully we'll learn something nice again. Awesome, great. So, what did we learn today? Today, we are gonna learn a very amazing story. This story is like so cool. I'm really looking forward to what we're gonna take out of it. Really? Yeah. What story is it? Well, the story comes all the way from India. India? This story comes all the way from India, and it's really, really gonna help us to, become better people, I believe, inspire us and how we can, make an impact and make this world a better place. Yeah, we may just be, small, young, few insignificant, but our hearts, we may have a big heart that can make this world a better place if we follow our hearts to, do good and, do what's right. So, ready for the story? Yeah! Okay. So, yeah, let's get started. Our story today is about a man called Mohandas. Mohandas? Yeah, Mohandas. Mohandas, I don't know him. You don't know Mohandas. Well, maybe you know him by his more familiar name, Mahatma Ghandi. Ah, Mahatma Ghandi. Yes, Mahatma Ghandi. Mahatma Gandhi is a political, spiritual leader who was born on the 2nd of October 1869. That is in Porbandar, India. You know where Porbandar, India is? No? It's a coastal city located in India and in the state of Gujarat, something like that. So if you are interested, check it out. I'm sure you can find a map on it and get to learn something. Life is all about exploring and learning new things. So ready for the story? Yeah. Okay, great. I'm looking forward to the story too. So Mahatma Gandhi was born in India, and the time when he was in India, India was colonized by Britain, and Britain was exerting influence on India, and their freedoms were not so great, and the equality was there, inequality. So with time, Gandhi went to London where he studied law, and when he went to study law, he eventually came back to India, but soon went to South Africa where he spent about 21 years. And Gandhi had a great impact on South Africa too. There were a lot of people there who were Indians who were not being treated right, and he thought that he wanted to make a difference in a non-violent way, where he could protest but not harm anybody. He believed in living in peace, and it's interesting to say that he had a lot of philosophies that guided his thought life. He was guided by people, thoughts and ideas by Henry David Thoreau, by John Ruskin, and above all, he believed in the Bible, in Jesus Christ. How amazing! And he believed in courageously, truthfully standing up for what is right. So Gandhi eventually promoted equality in South Africa, and he came up with a principle called satyagraha, which was a non-violent way of protesting. And eventually he promoted peace in South Africa, and stayed there for about 21 years. Eventually, he left South Africa, went back to his land, India, and there he continued to, be an activist for peace and for unity in the nation. Maybe that's why he's, recognized and heralded as, the father of the Indian nation, because he, did so much for its liberation against, to free it from British colonial rule. So Gandhi did his very best, and he did his best to just try to promote peace. And he could even fast sometime for 5 days so that people shouldn't fight, people should not engage in bloodshed. And eventually people decided not to fight, and he did all he could. And it's so amazing that he stood up for what is right. And you know what? I believe, friends, if you and I take a stand and do what is right and, stand up for something. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, if you do not have a cause for which you're willing to die, you're not fit to live. So I believe there are good causes out there that we can champion, let's say education, equality, peace in amongst, different groupings in a society. There's a lot that we can champion and stand up for what is right so that our world is left a better place after you lived out here. So friends, hope you've had a good time. Enjoyed the story, Alex?
Yeah, cool story.
Okay, I enjoyed it too. Well, friends, see you next week, and continue living life large, doing your best, and having a great time. Thanks for joining us. See you next week.